last show. And this show, that last show is a show I hosted because I was asked to host it. This is my show. This is my own show that I developed myself. And I developed it, I'd like to talk to you about why I developed it. I developed it because I started experimenting in the last year with time. I'm sure you're familiar with different theories about time travel. People have asked, can you travel through time by breaking the speed of light? Could you travel through time in a way by having one particle move away from a point in space at the speed of light, while another particle moves away at the speed of light also? Could that affect, in fact, could that be time travel? People have asked that question. Is there a way to bend space and time, because they are connected, into each other, cut a hole in that, and travel through that hole into a time in the future or into the past? Those questions have been asked, and the answers our scientists have come up with are paltry few. Paltry few physical evidence of time travel by asking those questions. I asked another question. What about food? Could we use food to travel through time? That was my question. I was brave enough to ask it. And I was brave enough and wealthy enough to develop my own cooking devices in order to test my theories about food. And what did I find? That I was able to open a portal in my kitchen and to bring through that portal food from the future. This offers many opportunities for us to study what it will be like in the future. But I can't taste the food myself and tell you what types of food we'll eat in the future, because I'm eating constantly. I'm in the scientific world, I'm what is known as food biased, because I eat my own food and then I can't taste other food because of the food I ate. I'm cooking it in my kitchen, so my own food is around the future food. And I don't know if the food from the future that I put in my mouth might taste like my own food, or if I just think that because I ate my own food recently and I want other food to taste like that food. Or maybe I think it doesn't taste like my food because I'm so tired of my food that it works that way. And so I cooked and I transported a lot of food from the future into now. It took me months to figure out that me eating the food meant nothing. That's why I put together tonight's show, so that you could taste some of the future food. And it is being mevoed, it is being recorded, and then tell us right now in the moment, what does that future food taste like? Would someone be brave enough from the audience? Someone who's not a vegetarian, someone with no food allergies. Would you be brave enough to come forward and taste food from one of my future food bags? You, sir? Come forward. Yeah. Just a little bit back. Right there. I'd like to ask you that it is exciting. It is exciting. Now is a time for concentration and soberness to soberly appreciate what happens next in this show. August, you're named after a month.
I am.
It's amazing. It's time-based, which is interesting. I'm going to bring a food bag to you, and I'd like to ask you to close your eyes and to put your hand deep into the food bag, take out a big amount of the food from the food bag, and put it in your mouth with your eyes closed. I'd like you to do that, and then I'd like you to tell us what, if anything, it tastes like, and we can hear what it will be like in the future. Would you agree to do that?
I agree.
I need you to take out a lot of the food and put it in your mouth. I always say I should bring a blindfold and gloves so that people won't feel the food, but I always forget. Close your eyes. This bag is food from the year 2029. 11 years in our future, possibly slightly less. I don't know what month it's from.
It's from August.
It'd be nice if the world worked that way. August, if you would, reach your hand into the bag, August. No, into the bag. Okay, that's fine. This is difficult, but that's fine. Get a big bunch of food. Put it in your mouth and chew. Put it in your mouth, August. For science! Don't look at it, August! August, you look! August, you look at it!
Lettuce and tomato.
Lettuce. That's fine, August. That's fine. But you looked at the food and it looked like lettuce and tomato, didn't it? You looked at it. So you're biased. You're biased on the bag of food. I hope you're happy. Do you understand how much energy it takes to bring food from the future into my kitchen and then to organize this show and to promote it online? Have a seat. Have a seat, August. There's nothing to applaud. That was a disaster. That was a disaster. That man looked right into my food bag. I'm going to bring out the next team. The good news is we still have 2 more food bags to look at tonight. You can't do it again, August, obviously. The first team tonight is all birds. Here they come now. It's all birds.
Monopoly? Thank you.
Thank you for coming to my real-life Monopoly party.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
I appreciate everyone. I appreciate everyone coming and taking a turn on my board. It isn't often that people are as eccentric as I am. Ruth! I will play the dog today. Who shall roll the dice?
I think you should do the honors.
Oh, okay.
I shall read the dice.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have to say, thank you so much for inviting us. It isn't often that my sister and I find anyone that is anywhere near as eccentric as we are.
The top hat and the thimble because they were both discontinued.
Oh, that is wonderfully eccentric. I got 6.
Oh, excellent roll there.
Thank you. Oh, it's the B&O Railroad. I've always wanted to buy it.
Oh, excuse me. You're going to need 3 forms of identification for the deed, and I'd like to have a notary public present.
I'm a notary.
Oh, you have to cross the board.
The notary looks so normal. It's a normal dressed notary.
Notary.
How did you get in here? You are so normal.
It's a very eccentric place.
Indeed. Here's your large square deed.
Oh, well, that's eccentric. Sure, I'll take it.
Now we just need 1 stamp from the notary.
Ah, wonderful.
Congratulations.
I would like, thank you. You read my mind. I do like to be eccentric.
Very unusual.
one mean?
One means you get on the purple square.
All right.
Brilliant.
Cool.
Baltic place.
Baltic.
Oh, here he comes, a normal
I
guy.
didn't even have to say I wanted to buy it. He just brings it out.
Do you have your identification, or would you like to mortgage this property?
It seems that
The property goes up for auction!
No, wait!
I bid 5 chickens.
Oh, I bid 10 cats.
Wait a second. I very much enjoy this game. It's very whimsical. But we're bidding cats and chickens now? I thought we were down for currency. Like real money.
I got 6 chickens.
He bid 6 chickens.
I'll add a rooster to mine. I want 5 chickens and a
That's too
chicken.
rich for my
And
bill.
then the rooster wears a tiny hat.
Oh,
That wins. That wins. Hang on. I only came with paper money. No one wants that.
who is that? How did you get on my guest list? Eccentric people only.
Half a mind to take you to jail.
So that is the goal. I will have a monopoly on the entire cheese industry in all of Wisconsin.
Well, honey, I think you can do whatever you want with cheese. Toast. Let's
Toast?
cheers.
Oh,
to-
yes.
No, yes. You can put cheese on toast, but I want to toast you.
Right. Thank you.
Cheers to my wonderful husband, Alfred von Vinbon. He will own the cheese of monopolies of all Wisconsin.
Yes. Here's to
Here's
us.
to us.
To me.
To
baby.
you.
Yes.
So, what's your plan, darling? How will you
Well,
take advantage of all the cheese in Wisconsin?
look, I've hidden this from you so far, my dear.
No!
Yes, I have.
Oh,
The cheese industry in Wisconsin is pure evil.
fun!
No, you don't understand.
What?
Shot, fighting, shootouts.
Woo!
You like this?
Yes, so exciting. We just lounge around all day, go to our 9-to-5 government jobs. This is so much better.
That's right.
Yes.
I will be the cheese baron. And you will be my cheese baroness.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it. And we're going to shoot people
Yes, as necessary.
and steal.
Okay, I said maybe necessary. You're really getting into this here.
I've always wanted something more for us. This is our chance.
Cut to a normal day.
Gosh, going into the office.
Oh, boy. Time.
Yeah, Mondays, right?
Mondays.
Mondays. Oh, man.
How was your
It
weekend?
was good. I didn't really do much. Just watch some Netflix, and just kind of like, yeah, just watch some shows. Yeah, there's kind of a cheese shortage. It's kind of weird, but I want to eat some cheese, but
Yeah, there's a cheese shortage,
yeah,
right?
it's kind of weird, but other than that, nothing really exciting happening at all.
This coffee's great.
Hey, sorry, were you just cackling?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh, did you think it was a good cat?
It was a little haunting.
Yeah, good. Y'all are usually on the 4th floor, right? Like,
Yes, we're going to all the floors today.
oh.
Just, HR, we want to make sure you're all happy.
Oh,
yeah.
we're happy. We were just saying we were craving cheese before we couldn't get our hands on any, but otherwise we're good. I don't have to have cheese. Like, I like cheese.
You do have to have cheese.
Yes,
I
you
will
do.
give you cheese.
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of lactose intolerant anyway, so it's probably better that I don't have any. Did I hear you say you want cheese?
Oh.
Okay. There's only room for one cheese baron in this town.
No, my husband gave himself that name.
Is that the new interval? Yeah, this is kind of. Okay, this is like a computer rolling something.
teacher during the day, and I feel like if I teach you math, it's gonna. I have a teacher's bias, you know. I won't be able to teach you math. Am I teaching you math, or am I teaching you what I want math to be? I don't know, Matthew, and so I can't trust myself, you know.
I'll be honest, this teacher's bias sounds like exactly what I need.
So you're fine.
Matt, I know I don't come to break up with you usually on Wednesdays.
No.
But I feel like I have a girlfriend's bias in our relationship of what I want it to be and what I like about you, and I just don't want that to affect it.
I would love for that to affect our relationship in that it would continue, Monica.
No, but just like a girlfriend's bias when I'm viewing things through my lens.
I don't usually tell people that I'm pregnant on Wednesday, but I have a mother's bias now, and I feel I must tell you about our child that's going to be here in 8 months.
I mean, for starters, you got her pregnant.
She is biased here.
I know I don't usually burst in on Wednesdays, but
It was on a Thursday when it happened, so I feel as though it was fair.
that is fair. I'll leave you to this.
This child.
Yes.
I'm biased because I'm its mother.
Yes. I hope you would use your mother's instinct to raise a child.
I'm not getting the type of reaction that I had hoped for from a father. I mean, it's Wednesday.
You know,
It is
when I wasn't a father, I would have lost it to your snooze on Wednesday. But now that I'm a father, I'm biased now.
Back in here, he's yours.
Can't.
Go ahead, he's yours.
This kind of thing doesn't usually happen to me on a weekday that I'm part of a tag
This
team.
never happens.
That
This is
is,
the first time this has ever happened.
you know,
You can't be biased. It hasn't happened before.
It's a first-time viewer's bias.
they're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and geeky. They're all together spooky, the Addams Family. Da-da-da-da. 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 Hey, welcome to the family reunion, everybody! It's so hard being Adamses in this world, and thank you guys all for coming here to our shared home in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I just wanted to say, if we could just kind of all go around the horn and talk about how hard it is to be an Adams.
I just want to thank you for grounding us in something very relatable. As Adams, I feel like I have a center of knowing who I am in the world, you know, and just thank you for creating this.
Yeah, thank you.
A safe space for us to talk and share. Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome.
Look who made it this year.
Oh,
Bugles? Bugles? Last year was carpal tunnel syndrome. It couldn't make it. Our head is full. It's just full.
Well, I'll start.
Oh, wait. He has something to say.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Someone's a favorite cousin.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
What's he saying?
Oh. He wants me to marry him.
Hang on.
That's a myth.
Hey, he's a hand and I'm a whole person. It's fine.
We're all Adams here, but I think that's the problem.
Yeah, maybe our inbreeding for multiple generations is what has made us so creepy and spooky. Did we ever stop to think about that?
no, we just sing about it.
Hey,
I mean, I don't want to rain on your parade. You seem happy.
oh, you weren't done. I thought you were done. Not done with that sentence. It sounded like it was an elliptical sentence. But look, love is love. Whether it's with a hand or a foot, which I never.
Their house is a museum when people come to see ya. They really are a mystery, the Addams Family.
taking over my life. I'm worried that I'm just going to be stuck in what I liked when I was a kid. Look at my kids.
Your cats are great. Your cats are great.
I'm partnered at a law firm.
You can buy new shoes.
I really want to wear these.
Okay, so that's great. That's great. Like, this seems like a very solvable problem.
Do you want a Capri Sun?
What?
Do you want a Capri Sun?
Sure. I haven't had one of those since I was 10. Yeah. I'm not sure if I know how to stay up the straw through the thing.
Mr. Johnson, I brought your powdered wig.
Thank you. It's getting worse.
Mr. Johnson,
Did you just have that as a child?
I have your teddy bear.
Thank you.
Okay. You have to go to work
Mr.
tonight.
Johnson, you left your yak back in the office.
Mr. Johnson, you left your yak back in the office.
I mean, we're gonna have dinner with your boss pretty soon. You look nice, but I kind of feel like this is kind of a big deal dinner.
So you understand what I'm worried about?
I mean,
So
yeah.
you understand what I'm worried about?
Yes, I do. Yes. But-
Right?
but
This
I think-
nostalgia is taking me over. I'm losing valuable fruit.
So, thanks so much. I'm so happy to get to know both of you.
Thank you, okay.
The car is fine. Yeah, I just wanted to thank you so much. I know as your boss, it's kind of weird for me to come in and have dinner, but I just like to kind of get to know all of my employees. And so, could you just tell me about your childhood? Because
Could I?
I like to see where people came from to know where they're going, you know?
Oh my goodness. Well, like the first thing I remember is my 3rd birthday party, right? Wheel of Fortune birthday cake. So we're gonna have that for dessert tonight.
Oh, okay.
It's fantastic. And then, since then I've just been really stuck on Garfield.
The cat, Garfield.
Yeah, the animated show and the comic books, Garfield.
That's great. No, I love that you were so connected to your past. What about your future? Tell me where you want to be in 5 years at this, in this firm.
Well, honestly, I would really like to represent the Power Rangers reboot.
He means the lawsuit. The power,
Yeah.
There's a lawsuit.
The
about
lawsuit,
Power Rangers.
right?
Yes. that one.
Where
Yes.
people portraying the Power Rangers would go around and kick everybody.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
In the
yes.
colorful
In the
costume.
colorful costumes.
There may be a problem with that. There may be
Yeah.
a problem with that. I'm named in that suit. I was one of the kickers. I just always wanted to be the Blue Ranger.
That's, you know what? That's fine.
Let me show you the suit. Let me show you the suit.
I'm sorry. This is just a.
See?
Am I about to
See?
be
It's just like the evidence.
He's not going to kick you. He's a responsible adult. He loves this job. He really loves this job, working with his law firm.
Well, that's great. Can I tell you a secret?
Please.
Well, I hope you don't mind, but I've
Tell the
always
Blue
wanted
Ranger.
to be a paint ranger myself and
Kelly?
keep a costume on hand just in case I ever met somebody that also wanted to be a Power Ranger.
Sorry, I couldn't help from notice. I am also a Power Ranger. Want to be? I want to be the Red Ranger. So I feel as though I can put my costume on as well.
Please.
Okay.
I'm not going to be
I've
the Yellow
never
Ranger. Just to
been
be
able to
clear.
do this before. When we
I
start
don't think I want to be the
people.
black.
Yeah, I know.
Right here.
It's sort of like setting up so that we can be there, right?
Yeah, I don't
Anybody in here, can anyone hear me? I've locked my pet in the car. I'm outside. Is anyone around to be able to help me get into my car?
Power Rangers, it's our time. Power up!
Did they say power up or it's more of a time?
I don't know.
In season 3, they say power up!
Oh, okay, I think the car's outside.
You know what?
Okay.
If you can't be the
Man,
Yellow
we're
Ranger,
here.
I'm just going to throw on this black Power Ranger costume.
No, I am not going to be the Yellow
I
Ranger.
have nothing to worry about.
It's okay. I just
Nothing to worry about.
Hi,
Oh my God, are you guys
You can be
costume
reading.
party? Or...
No, it's Power Rangers. They're here to take the cat out of your car.
No, I don't think I need
Gotta go.
any.
I mean, it's not the same for all five of us.
I don't think I need any. I just was hoping somebody could maybe help me with the latch thing. You know
Yeah,
what I
we can
mean?
help you with
That
the
sounds
latch.
like a job for
Watch out,
the Yellow
man.
Ranger.
Oh, do not look at me. Do not look at me. I'm not going to be Yellow Ranger. What you need is a cheese baron.
What happened earlier tonight was not okay. We've talked about it. We've gone through why it wasn't okay. I don't want to waste more time on it. I was thinking about it backstage, and the truth is, the bag of food that August ate from was only from the year 2029, which is not that far in the future. And the truth is that if it tasted like lettuce and tomatoes, and it looked like lettuce and tomatoes, the chances are it probably was lettuce and tomatoes. So that's not that great. It's not that great a loss, but it is inexcusable for August to say he would come forward, keep his eyes closed, and then purposely look into the bag of food before eating. I have a real treat for you tonight with the second bag of food. And to make it clear, in case I don't know all of you were here when I first started explaining it, I have found a way to bring food from the future to now using a machine I created in my kitchen. It's time travel using food, which no one thought to ask about until I did. No one thought to ask, is time travel possible using food technology until me? The answer is yes. Yes, it is. That's demonstrated by these bags of food from the future. How else could you explain it? But what we want to do now is make it mean something. To learn from these future food bags. What will people eat in the future and why? Sort of like what we do with dinosaur bones, except in reverse. We don't have bones, we have meals. What can we glean from that? The second bag today comes all the way from 2172. That is so much more in the future. The food in this bag could be wildly different. I am desperate to eat of it, to put the food in my own mouth, but I know because of my food bias, I cannot. It would be to waste that food. Who from the audience is brave enough tonight to come forward and to make a sincere attempt at keeping their eyes closed while they reach into the bag from 2172 and pull out a big handful of the future food and put it into their mouths? Who here will help? You, sir! You, ma'am! Please come forward. Come forward. You stand here. Misty, we know each other.
Yes, we do.
We didn't pre-plan this at all.
At all. I didn't even know it was going to be.
So just recently, you didn't know you were coming. That's perfect. Did you have anything to eat in the last hour?
No.
Great. No food allergies. You're not a vegetarian. Bring over the future back of food. You would close your eyes. The commitment is that you'll put your hand into the bag and pull out a big handful of future food. Put it into your mouth and taste it, and then tell us scientifically, what does that food taste like? We've got the camera recording, so it will be documented. There it is. Go ahead. Don't judge it until you taste it. There you go. What does that taste like?
A mushroom. And
Mushroom and?
a raisin.
Interesting. Very interesting. Tastes like a mushroom and a raisin. Why would people from 2172 eat food like that? Very interesting. Thank you, Misty. Thank you very much. Very interesting and compelling. People from the future like food that tastes like mushrooms and raisins. We have one more food bag, and that's really what's exciting about tonight. But in between the real work, we'll provide you with improv teams to do the thing they do. I'm on the next one. That team is called We Miss You, Bridget. We miss you, Bridget.
Volunteer. A couple of questions. Is anyone brave enough to talk about something they missed tonight? You can? Okay. All right. Come on up. Can I get a chair?
Yes.
Great. All right. Could you tell everyone your name?
Mark.
Mark. All right, Mark. So if you had to say one childhood toy that you miss, what would that be?
Oh, that was a little plastic bird.
A little plastic
I
bird?
call it Tweety.
Tweety. Oh, okay. And how did you play with Tweety?
Well, I pump it up in the air. Sometimes I hit the ceiling.
Okay.
And the feathers start coming out. Sometimes I throw it this way, the feathers start coming out.
So it wasn't well made. It was well made, but maybe, okay, a little better. All right. And did you play, who was your best friend when you were little?
Well, we had a dog in the house, and one English German Shepherd poet, Czar.
Czar. Okay. And what was Czar like?
Well, Siberian Husky, you know.
Okay.
He was really hot. So you say boo, it moves so quickly, you know.
Okay.
And all that, you know.
Okay. Awesome. Where, if you could go anywhere, where would you go?
Florida.
Florida. Any specific spot?
Disney World.
Disney World. Any reason?
I love to have a lot of fun, too.
Love
A
that.
lot
All
of
right.
fun, yeah.
All right. Okay. Which park? Like Epcot or the Lion? What's the Lion one? Animal Kingdom. Which park would you want
I
to
want to do with space, you know.
Okay.
Space travel.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you're into space travel.
Yeah, I grew up watching astronauts since I was age 9.
Awesome. Awesome. And then are you currently working?
Yeah, I do work. yeah.
Okay. Where do you work?
I work well, let's just put it this way. I do clean work and all that, you know. Making sure everything is sparkles.
Making sure everything is okay. And do you work with people?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Depends on what.
Is there any person in particular that kind of gets on your nerves that you work with?
Not really. I mean, it depends, you know.
Okay, so you don't get annoyed by people.
No, not really, you know.
That's really nice.
I'm part of a team.
Okay, you're on a team. Not even when you were little, you didn't get annoyed by anyone?
I got annoyed by the next door neighbors and all that because they didn't talk too much to my family and so forth. They, you know, we lived next door. There was a gate in the middle.
Got it.
And sometimes they they laid something on there, or we laid something on there, they knocked it down, you know.
Got it.
Because they said, no, that's our fence, no, that's our fence, you know.
So there's a lot of fighting over the fence.
Yeah.
I get it. All right. I guess my final question is, if you had one life lesson to teach us, what would it be?
One lesson is to have fun while you can, get moving while you can. I stress moving. I mean, you don't want to be stationary, you know. You want to keep moving because it helps to burn up calories. It helps to get you're moving, and that's the thing.
Nice.
Because if you stay stationary, pretty soon you're going to be a real fridge.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Well, do you guys want to add any questions? Do you have a particular remark? Do you have anything else?
I think we're good.
Yeah. You guys? Awesome. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
So quick, you don't have to sit back down.
Okay.
When you throw the bird, what would come out of it?
Feathers.
Feathers. Gotcha. Okay. Nice.
Thanks for coming in to HR. I know you're busy. Yeah, look, you've worked here 28 years and you've never been in this office to complain about anyone, and I think you're lying. I'm not like everyone that much. Come on, man. I'm about to retire, and you've been the hardest case to crack. I'm not like everyone. Just tell me.
First, I want to say that is a lovely sweater.
I'm retiring. I don't care what I look. This is an awful sweater. I haven't washed it.
Again, I think green brings out your eyes. And I got you a retirement present.
Well, that's sweet. But come on. Your boss. Come on. Your boss.
Charles. I love Charles.
No! He makes you work late sometimes. It's got to get under your skin.
Really doesn't. He is just, man. When I think about all the quality conversations we have working late, he's like, he really gets me, you know?
Are you telling me this job makes you happy and fulfilled and you like the people you're here with?
Why is that so hard for me to understand?
Look at these files! These are all...
Hey, I'm sorry. Thanks for pulling over. I'm sorry. That was totally my fault. I rear-ended you. I'm a little drunk, honestly. I've been drinking. Sorry.
Listen, I got a case of water in the back.
You're saying you can give me water?
Yeah, definitely.
I rear-ended you bad. I kind of did it intentionally. I was listening to the Beastie Boys and they get me amped up and it's like, I want to break something.
Which album?
Which album?
Yeah.
I'm not that big a fan to know the album. I just like the way it makes me feel rage.
I'm kind of an ill communication guy, but some of their older stuff is good too.
I broke your car.
Listen, I've been so guilty about this. I stole your identity, cleaned out your accounts, went to Vegas, and I lost it all, man. I lost every penny.
You're a handsome guy.
Get out here, Jones.
What?
I'm sorry, is this your towel on my fence?
Yeah, I mean, the fences between our properties, I just kind of draped it over there. I was in the pool, I just wanted to dry it. It won't be very long.
Okay, I'm sorry, am I hanging my laundry in front of your house? No, I'm not. Okay, I respect your property and I expect you to respect mine.
Oh, now it's dirty. Listen, Thompson. I just want to dry my towel on the fences between our properties for like an hour. Is that hard? To share a property line?
This isn't about the towel. It's not about the towel, it's about you respecting my boundaries. And I'm just gonna say it, Jones. You're a boundary breaker.
Excuse me?
You break boundaries.
Well, it's offensive to you. Fence were here. You have no idea the stuff I would do. You had no clue. That's why there's no gate. I can walk through a gate and do anything I wanted in your yard. I'm a night owl. You can sleep. our boundaries. Let me put the towel over, or I'm gonna hop this fence tonight. I'm gonna get really weird over it.
Hey, Jones, you left your Speedo in my yard last night. So just, here you go.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing your little nightly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Madison gets it. It's a shared space, this neighborhood.
Yes, we talked about this. Yeah, I don't believe in your boundary religion that you're We come and go as we please over here on the south side.
And be careful, or this Speedo might end up in your yard, and it won't be an accident that I left it over there.
I don't know exactly how to handle this yet. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. But I feel like I respect you guys. I feel like when you tell me not to park so my headlights are going into your windows, I do that, and I feel really, I feel hurt. And I just feel like you're not listening. You're not really letting us in with that fence there. It's not, it's literally everyone has fences. This is just, I need you to not put your towel on it. It's important to me, and I want you to respect me. Thank you.
Then I'm gonna wait for a windy day, and I'm gonna run a clothesline right on my side of the fence. And that's
All done. I set up the mainframe, so now you've got a great intranet for your whole office. Thank you. A couple pieces of advice.
Lay it out for me, man. You know I'm not a computer guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
What do you got?
All right. So you want to make sure that you keep this at a cool 62 degrees. You want to make sure that you don't keep anything on top of the ventilation shafts because that'll overheat.
Right.
And whenever you're using the mainframe to send out emails or look up information, you want to move around a little bit, burn off some calories.
Wow. I mean, you said that like right to my face, man. You're telling me that like in order to use a computer, are you saying does this computer have a problem with fat people?
No, sir. No, it's not specific to you.
Okay.
It's for everyone in the office. Anytime someone's using an email or using the mainframe in any way, my advice to them is to start moving. Maybe jog in place. Jazzercise if they can. But if we don't burn calories, we'll all blow up. Food is way more delicious now than it's ever been before.
Sure.
We can't stop eating.
No denying that.
Yeah, it keeps getting better. So, in order to combat that, when I install mainframes at various companies, I always advise people always move whenever they use the equator.
Okay, forgive me, I'm not familiar with jazzercise. Is there a particular combination or step pattern that's more conducive to an email, or I don't know.
I do a thing when I listen to music, when I use my mainframe at home, my personal mainframe. I call that jazzercise. I don't know technically if it meets the standards.
You know what? I'm here to learn.
Yeah.
I'm just here to learn. Computers are not my thing. So
yeah, I would say, as a non-computer person, I would just say, move your body as though you're listening to a nice jazzy tune from the 70s or 80s.
So we're talking like a kind of like a
That's great.
Messina and Crofts kind of thing.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
What you're doing now is great.
The little this?
I'll do that. Yeah. I'll totally do that.
Nice.
I would totally do this.
Well, okay.
I would do this. I do this sometimes.
This is complicated.
I don't know if
I like it. I like it.
But it's complicated. It's more exhausting, so I think it burns more calories.
Well, I could use that. That's for sure.
Okay, now I left.
Yeah.
I lost my wallet while I was setting up this mainframe. So my wallet may be in this closet someplace, and someone finds it.
Yeah.
You got my card.
No, but I mean, so you don't feel like now would be a good time to look?
I've been looking for the last 4 hours. I can't find it. I don't know where it is.
I mean, oh Jesus.
Yeah, it's a real mess.
No,
I was moving a lot when I set up your mainframe, so the wires end up a lot more jangled.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost like it's some sort of like Indiana Jones type of beat the system, get in and get the golden idol type of thing you set up.
I've been losing a lot of stuff since I started losing weight. Okay? And I don't miss the weight one bit, but I do miss my birth certificate.
Here you go, mocha. Yeah, thanks for reading for coffee. Blind dates are so tough.
Yeah.
I saw my aunt told me that you're a pilot.
Yeah.
I'm in a similar field.
Are you also, you work for an airline?
Not really. I'm down at Cape Canaveral, NASA.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm in the cafeteria. we're all part of the same team now.
Yeah. So you.
Yeah, I'm an astronaut.
Do you know, are there group meetings where you have like design input maybe in the food?
Not as
or-
much as you think. I'm definitely part of the team, though. I just, they let me handle my little area of expertise, and they deal with the shuttles and stuff.
and keeping people in space.
Yeah, I mean, you got to eat to go to space, so I'm basically putting people in space, yes. For a living. I'm not bragging or anything. It's just.
Kind of seems like you are.
Okay. I basically am the backbone of the space program.
Okay, I fly people, civilians,
Oh,
from
you don't have
across
to
the
tell
country
me.
every day.
I know what it's like, yeah.
Many years of education.
Yeah, I skipped all that. Just on-the-job training.
I'm so sorry, Gerard. I have to use the internet, so I'm gonna need to move around. But just keep doing what you're doing. I just don't want to interrupt you.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Just do your thing.
There's a lot of this stuff in NASA, too.
Barry. We've had some setbacks with the program. The last 8 shuttles have gone down. Anyway, we got
I've been serving the same food.
No. Look, whatever you're doing with mushrooms and raisins, it's been beautiful. That's not the point. The point is today we've got a kid from, it's a Make-A-Wish kid. And they want to meet an astronaut. So this is Timothy Bridget.
Hey,
and
get it up high, man. We're going for space. Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy.
It's a rare bone condition. Nice work.
I'm an astronaut. I usually just work with people in tip-top shape.
Enjoy, Timmy. Sorry, Timmy. Enjoy, Timmy. Enjoy.
So,
what's space like?
Do you want some food?
Bachelor party, assemble! Bachelor party, assemble, guys! I know we're at Disney World, and Terry isn't exactly enthused about it, but this is the happiest place on earth. I mean, I figure we're here. He's getting married in like a week. We gotta just show him a good time. I'm looking for some ideas though. I need a little help.
Well, we're already at Disney World.
Yeah.
Kind of limits the bachelor party type options.
But do you not like this idea either? Jerry,
you were in charge.
I'm getting married. I haven't seen Minnie once. It was the happiest place on earth. I was just like such a joyous guy. I thought the pieces would come together. I thought everyone would get behind this idea. Apparently not. It's really disappointing.
I'd even take Daisy Duck in this.
Okay? I mean, we can go, we can find you a strip club, we can get you some Minnie Mouse, some Daisy Duck, we can do whatever we need to.
I don't know if we want that. I think what we're saying is we just want to see a nice, normal Daisy Duck.
Oh.
Just something shapely but appropriate. And is, I don't know, like kind of, yeah.
If we could see her doing her job,
yeah.
Just watch her like really proficient at something.
like maybe, I don't, like really like our equal. Like I'm looking for like a Daisy Duck that's my equal. And we're not going to degrade.
What?
Yeah.
Do you guys know what a bachelor party is?
I think that's really really hot. Excuse my language. I'm so sorry. I'm working on that. It's a Lent
clubs and eat big meals and do man stuff.
You brought us to Disney World. They don't even serve alcohol here. We have to go to the place of the countries and shit.
The Epcot, it's great stuff. Look, you guys are putting holes in all my plans. I thought we were gonna just have this raucous food weekend, and now you're talking about treating everyone equally?
I'm gonna just say it, and it's gonna be rude, but like, we don't really follow gender norms. Like,
what?
Yeah, we're kind of pretty progressive.
I thought, we were gonna go to the princess's castle and discuss how they misrepresent what a woman really should ideally be.
That's the one.
Oh my God.
My last wish didn't work out so good.
Dave, can you come in my office for a second?
Yeah, no problem, Captain. Happy to. Sorry, let me just bring my chair. Yeah.
You've been doing such a great job around the ship. You've been working so hard.
My pleasure, Captain.
And
Yeah.
me and the other lieutenants are worried that you might blow out because you're too stressed. We want you to start playing around a little bit more, having a little more fun. Just relax a little bit more.
Cap, I really feel like,
You work after hours. You put in extra hours every
I
day.
do, but I came up with Casual Tuesday.
Yeah, but that was work.
Well, I made charts and I know I did, but that was
the data. It was extra work. You look like you're about to pop a fuse. Let me show you something.
No, go
See
ahead.
what it means to you, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a little bird.
Oh.
It's a little toy bird. You can play with it. You wanna? Yeah, it's a little animatronic bird.
I'm sorry, Cap, when I was a kid, I had a little bird. And every time I didn't work hard enough, my dad would take the bird and he'd squeeze the bird. And he would squeeze the bird tighter and tighter and tighter. And then he would throw it down.
Oh my God, what a disaster this meeting has turned out to be. What a disaster. Let me get the door. Come on.
Should I bring the husky in now, or?
All right, okay, yes. That time travel was possible using food, my world shattered. It was some of the most powerful time for me as a living being on this planet to realize that time travel was possible through the cooking of food using certain advanced technology, not normal cooking equipment, no. Equipment I designed and calibrated to make it sensitive to tachyons, which are the particles that allow time travel to occur. To think some people would build large machines to spin atoms and particles miles and miles and crash them into each other. But by adjusting your pan with tachyons, you could manifest food inside of it through a time portal in your kitchen. This is what I've discovered. The last future food bag that I'm bringing today is my proudest achievement. It reaches into the future in a way no future food bag ever has before. I'll say it again, so you understand the importance. This future food bag reaches into the future more than any future food bag ever has. Every future food bag has always reached into the future, none has reached this far! Hold on to your seats! Get ready for your minds to be blown right out of the front of your face! This bag is from 3432! to manifest this food in my own kitchen. Now we know from the last future food bag that people 130 to 40 years in the future. What date is on that bag, Misty?
It's 2172.
So about 150 years in the future, people are eating food that tastes like mushrooms and raisins. Will there be a through line this far into the future? Will we see what, can we trace a story from 2029 when food tastes like tomatoes and lettuce? 2172 when food tastes like mushrooms and raisins? To the year 3432. Who's brave enough to find out? Who here? You? Stand right here. With one foot on this side. Yep, that's great. That's your mark. It's a theater term. You're here with Colin. I am. You know Colin?
I do.
My name's Terry.
I'm Terry.
You are?
I'm Jen.
This is Jen.
Woo!
Jen, I need to ask you, are you a vegetarian? Do you have any food allergies?
No, I know.
Okay, great. Will you commit to closing your eyes and reaching deep into this food bag from 3432, grabbing a large handful of food, and then putting it all in your mouth so that we can best understand what the food from the future tastes like from the year 3432? Close your eyes. Don't be like August. Today's villain. Oh, God. All right. Okay. All right. If you would close your eyes, reach in deep into the future. Go ahead and get a big handful.
Oh my God.
I know it's shocking. It's weird. What they eat from the future is weird. It's so weird. What is it? Just please have a large bite without looking at it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. For science. For science. What does it taste like? What does it taste like? Peanut butter. And salt. Peanut butter, salt, and this is really rattling her. You can see it. She doesn't know. Great. Put it in the bag. Go ahead. Great job. Great job. To your seat. It was amazing. Amazing. Here. This is for you. I'd hold the bottom though because it could break through. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. In the future, we won't even know if what we're eating is vegetables or meat. It will taste like peanut butter. And people in the future, I assume it's still a preference. People in the future will still like salt. I created that. I made that happen using simple cooking equipment and tachiaps. The Baltimore Improv Group normally does comedy shows. Tonight's show, the show that you're watching tonight, is not a comedy show. It's a scientific production meant to collect scientific data. But normally we do comedy shows every night of the week. They're all free, always free. The beer is also free. I hope you come back. All of our shows are free. Let me repeat it. All of our shows are free. I hope you come back. Thanks so much for your time. Every night of the week. Bye-bye.